What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI, which is actually pretty annoying, right? I don't even think that any of the customer service or, you know, you're supposed to get this little portal when you've got a YouTube channel where you can talk to a support representative, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think that they're all AI agents. They all have the same dumb answer. I'm not going to go down that tangent, but I think they're all AI agents. I really don't know if they have any humans working at YouTube anymore. But it is allowing general discussions about crypto, analysis, and news about cryptocurrency, NFTs, and other blockchain technology. That's all that this video is, right? We're going to be going over some of these news articles. We're going to be going over the price action. We're going to be going over some analytics, and that is it. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. So let's talk about what's happening. Last night, Bitcoin bottomed out at a level of, I believe, $60,200. Solana was at $68 for the first time since 2023. Shiba Inu coin hit about 500 points per coin. This is the absolute low wick that we hit during bear markets in 2022, 2023 there. And of course, the Shiba Inu coin hit in 2021 after it had fallen in May. Now, we're talking some major lows. And to show you guys a visual of that, I'm going to show you Bitcoin here, because this is a very important moving average that we need to look at. It's the 200-week moving average, and it is the 50-month moving average. So looking at the weekly chart here, the 200-week moving average, and unfortunately KCEX doesn't go back as long as some other platforms do, but you can see the 200-week moving average held up as an extreme level of support all the way back. And of course, other platforms do this. They go all the way back to when Bitcoin was $100. And you can see the line here is going to hold up as major support. And it doesn't show up because, of course, this doesn't go back as far. But it did so all the way back to when Bitcoin was $100 per coin. Now, it's not a line in the sand, right? Clearly, it trades sideways around this area during the bear market of 2022 into 2023. Moving to a 50-month moving average, we could see similar action, and unfortunately, this is it doesn't have as much data as we would hope for, but right here in the $56,000, $57,000 area is where the current moving average is. And this level has also held up. On other platforms, you'd be able to see it a little bit better, but it does go back and holds as support as to when Bitcoin was $100 per coin. Now, knowing that, Bitcoin did not touch 57 to 58. It, of course, touched 60,000 yesterday, which is still very close. These moving averages and these levels of support should be used as a range, not a major line in the sand. So, optimistically speaking, Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market may have bottomed out yesterday based on these moving averages. And a lot of traders will use these moving averages. Sentiment surely bottomed out yesterday. Guys, I don't even know if a level of 1 extreme fear is possible, but based on how this fear and greed index is calculated, if Bitcoin were to fall to, say, $50,000 today, tomorrow's fear and greed index would be at a level of 1. Okay, and it doesn't go negative, right? So I don't even know if that's possible to get down that low, but this is the lowest that I have ever seen it, meaning that we may have had the best opportunity to buy last night into today. Now, don't be dumb, okay? Don't be dumb and think that, well, Bitcoin's already bouncing back, I missed my opportunity. Shiba Inu coin's already bouncing back, I missed my opportunity. Guys, does it look like you missed your opportunity? Historically speaking, that would be like getting into Bitcoin at 12,000 before the rally here. That would be like getting into Bitcoin at 27,000 before the rally here. That would be like getting into Bitcoin at 60,000 before the rally here. We are still in, and I don't know what comes tomorrow, right? But we are still in an opportune moment. If you're looking at Shiba Inu coin, it's very similar. Shiba Inu coin is at literal floor levels. Now, this is a monthly chart that's on the screen right here, and you can see Shiba Inu coin down in this area at historic lows. Think about that. Now, Shiba Inu coin was lower than this before it made a name for itself in 2021. Back at the end of 2020, Shiba Inu coin did fall lower, so it is possible that it goes back down. But sure, it's up 20% from the absolute low that it touched yesterday. That's a pretty strong increase. But does this look like it's too late to buy in? Absolutely not. Guys, we could be getting in at the bottom of the bear market in anticipation of one of the strongest rallies ever. Now, I remain optimistic, and that's my viewpoint. There's a lot of other people out there that are loving the decline right now. You see them on X, you see them everywhere, writing news articles. All of these idiots that come out and say, well, I told you Bitcoin's going to zero. I told you when you figure out who is the creator of Bitcoin, you're going to sell it all and it's going to zero. I told you there's no value. And the one that I've been seeing recently is that Bitcoin used to be a good asset, but then the financial markets got involved. And now there's derivatives, there's options, there's all of this. So that theoretical 21 million coin supply is now an infinite coin supply. Because, of course, Wall Street can come in and sell that same Bitcoin a million different times. There's no such thing as tangible value anymore. There's no such thing as a limited supply. And you know, these people only get attention when the fear is there. These people only get attention when prices are falling. So look, ignore them because they will disappear the moment the gains begin again. And the moment the gains begin again is when you and I, the ones who stick it through, are going to be able to make it. So that's exactly what I do. Guys, I've been, and it may not be perfect, right? But I accumulated yesterday. I'm accumulating today. And I plan on buying tomorrow, whether the price is up or down.